U.S. judge pauses plan to put USAID workers on leave. A U.S. judge on Friday said he would pause plans to place 2,200 U.S. Agency for International Development employees on leave as part of a temporary limited order blocking the Trump administration from taking some steps to dismantle the agency, reports Reuters. U.S. District Judge Carl Nichols in Washington, who was nominated by President Donald Trump during his first term, announced the decision at a hearing on a lawsuit from the largest U.S. government workers union and an association of foreign service workers, who sued to stop the administration's efforts to close the agency. Nichols said the written ruling would be issued later on Friday. He did not seem inclined to grant other requests from the unions to reopen USAID buildings and restore funding for agency grants and contracts. The administration, in a notice sent to the foreign aid agency's workers on Thursday, said it will keep 611 essential workers on board at USAID out of a worldwide workforce that totals more than 10,000. The major reduction in force, as well as the closure of offices, the forced relocation of these individuals, were all done in excess of the executive's authority in violation of the separation of powers, Carla Gilbride, a lawyer for the unions, said at the hearing. A Justice Department official, Brett Shumate, told Nichols that about 2,200 USAID employees would be put on paid leave under the administration's plans, adding that 500 had already been placed on leave. The president has decided there is corruption and fraud at USAID, Shumate said. However, the judge said his order would prevent those 2,200 employees from being immediately placed on administrative leave and would also pause the relocation of certain humanitarian workers stationed outside the United States. Trump, in a post on Truth Social on Friday, accused USAID, without evidence, of corruption and spending money fraudulently. He said, USAID is driving the radical left crazy, and there is nothing they can do about it, because the way in which the money is being spent, so much of it is totally unexplainable. The corruption is at levels rarely seen before. Close it down. Hours after he was inaugurated on January 20, Trump ordered all U.S. foreign aid be paused to ensure it is aligned with his America First policy. Chaos has since consumed USAID, which distributes billions of dollars of humanitarian aid around the world. The State Department issued worldwide stop-work directives after the executive order was issued, effectively freezing all foreign aid with the exception of emergency food assistance. That brought USAID programs covering life-saving aid across the globe to a grinding halt, in a move that experts warned risked killing people. The gutting of the agency has largely been overseen by businessman Elon Musk, the world's richest man and a close Trump ally spearheading the president's effort to shrink the federal bureaucracy. In the 2023 fiscal year, the United States disbursed, partly via USAID, $72 billion of aid worldwide on everything from women's health and conflict zones to access to clean water, HIV/AIDS treatments, energy security, and anti-corruption work. It provided 42% of all humanitarian aid tracked by the United Nations in 2024, yet that represents less than 1% of its total budget.